Hey guys, Rich Ferguson here. Now recently I taught you 10 great pranks you can do for the holiday white elephant gift exchange or for stocking stuffers. Well, now I've got 10 more pranks for you just as holiday gifts. Now if you're new to this channel, subscribe right now and like this video because we've got a ton of great holiday pranks coming your way. Alright guys, this first prank is simple, but it's kind of mean. What you're going to do is get a whole roll of tape, maybe 2, maybe 3, and you're going to go round and round and round with this gift. I did this one time with a set of paddle boards for a cousin. I wrapped it first, and then I went round and round with tape, and it was just this massive ball. It took him an hour to get that tape off. 9 more pranks to go. Remember to hit that like button. Now just like the first prank, which is annoying with the tape, you might want to take it to the next level and use a ton of zip ties. The more, the better. Let me show you what it'll look like. Once you get yourself at least 100 zip ties on there, it's going to look like a mess like this, and just sit back and enjoy as they try to snip all these little pieces of plastic off. For this next prank, get yourself a loaf of bread like this. Preferably if you have a loaf of bread in the house that's gone bad and it's kind of hard, that would be fantastic. What you're going to do is cut the bread in half so you can make 2 sets of slippers. Cut down to where the nose is and then across where the foot's going to go. Now cut out all the guts with your fingers, pull the bread out. You can save it, make some little piles of bread and toast it and eat it if you want. When you're all done, you'll have 2 bread slippers that you can place inside of a box. So now you got yourself some French roll slippers. Simply put them in an old shoe box, wrap this up and give them as a gift. A lot like the tape and zip tie prank, this one's going to involve a nest of boxes. So I happen to have found a really inexpensive set of boxes at the dollar store, and it's one box after the other, after the other, after the other, and they're really meant for decoration. But what I'm going to do is put a gift in the smallest of all these boxes, wrap each one of these boxes up, including the gift that's inside of here. So imagine this, person has this gift, this big gift. They tear it open, they take this box, they open up the box, and there's another gift. And it goes on and on and on and on until you have this little tiny thing at the end. Now you have an option to do an additional prank here. Once they get to the final box, they can open it up, and this could be a gag, some sort of explosive device, or a note, or a spring-loaded snake, whatever. But what could be really cool is inside of here, just a piece of paper that simply says, your gift is in the bag next to this, and it's sitting right there with just some tissue on it. I think that would be hilarious. Now I happen to have found these at the store for really cheap, but what you could do is just find a variety of different packages that you have in your garage or that have already been used, and just put a small box inside of a bigger box, inside of a bigger box, and just keep going until you are satisfied that it's going to be funny and a pain in the butt for the person. Do me a favor and please share this video with friends. For this next prank, get some sort of gift item box or any kind of generic box, and what you're going to do is wrap it but with broken items inside. And here's what I'm talking about. Get something that looks like it could be very expensive, but it's actually something in your garage that you're going to throw away, preferably glass, because then you can recycle it. You're going to put this in a box and you're going to shatter it, and then once you wrap it, you're going to write in the card, very delicate keepsake or antique, and then when they lift the box up and shake it, they're going to realize it's absolutely broken and look terrified. I would like to add this one tip. Don't put it in one of these kind of gift bags like this, because you don't want someone to reach in and feel around and actually cut themselves. It's a lot safer in a box because they're going to have to unwrap it and untape it and cut it open, and by then you can reveal that it's a joke. Plus they're not going to accidentally cut themselves. So be really careful when you're breaking glass. I put it in a plastic bag here just so you can see it happen. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Be really, really careful. Now just imagine the look on their face when you're also pretending to be terrified when they hear all this broken glass. For this next one, you're going to damage the box. So literally take a box that you know is not going to damage the contents, maybe take the contents out, and then just damage the heck out of it. Get the corners all beat up, and what you're going to do is secretly remove one of the key items out of it, like the controller or part of the game system, or if it's like, in this case, a helicopter, remove the main body, things like that. Rewrap it and have the bottom of the wrapping a little torn open too, so when the person opens it, they think that you gave them a damaged package and parts were actually missing. Now, of course, once they're freaking out, you can reveal that the controller or the helicopter or whatever it is that's missing is in the bag right next to it, and the gag is up. All right, for this next prank, what you're going to do is go to the pharmacy and get yourself one of these iPads. Now there's different kinds, different brands, but essentially as long as it says iPad on it, you're set for this prank. Now there's a couple ways you can pull this prank off. If you already own an iPad from Apple, you know, an actual iPad, a tablet, you can use that box and take out the iPad and put this iPad in it instead. Or you can just use a regular box like this, put in a book just so there's a little bit of weight, the iPad, and then cover it up and wrap it. And then the gag is this. You're gonna affix a card to it, and on the card you're gonna say something along the lines of, I know how much you wanted one of these, here's your iPad. So then when they open it up, they're gonna see their iPad, and that's the joke. This next one is the misleading gift giving prank. What you're going to do is take an item, something cool like an Xbox One, and you're going to put this inside of another box that's lame, like maybe automobile jumper cables or something like that. Find a box it can fit into and then reseal it perfectly, and then even talk about, hey, I know you're going to college, we wanted to get you something really special, and then you watch them as they go, what, jumper cables? Oh, thanks, you know, that's kind of fun. Or you can go to places like Bed Bath & Beyond, you can get these gag boxes that are already done with all kinds of fun, goofy artwork on them for items that do not exist, like the pet sweeper. There are these things you put on your feet to clean your floor as you walk around. It's stupid. But these are just boxes and you can put your real gift inside of them. I've gotten all these because I think they're hilarious. For this next prank, you're going to get one of those cards that when they open up, there is this musical instrument inside. So you'll notice there's a tab right here. When the door opens, it pulls and activates the sound. You hear that? So what you're going to do is find a card that plays annoying music nonstop until you shut the flap. And then what you do is modify it by cutting this plastic flap right here and then making sure you don't lose the flap where it sticks into the metal device. Shut up, card! For now, I'm just going to pull it out so we don't have to hear this music go on and on and on. Stop! Stop music! I'm going to lift up. I happen to know that the metal tab just has to touch there. That's what activates it. So I'm pulling it up and away just for the video purposes so you don't have to hear this over and over. So essentially these cards that have the music inside, all it's doing is pushing in and out a plastic tab that has an opening in it so it allows the metal contacts to touch and then of course not touch. So what you could do is make a tab that's a little bit short so when you pull it out, it pulls out from inside between the two pieces of metal and then can't go back in because it's so short that then it just hits and butts into it and it'll just crumple up like this. Or make a tab that's pulled with the string so when you open it up it actually can drop. Even though it's only a ½ an inch or a ¼ of an inch, it won't go back in between those two pieces of metal and then it'll continue to play. Now as a prankster, I always have my eye on fresh new fun products, and this is from jestergreen.com. They have these Christmas cards, birthday cards, different types of cards that are kind of a booby trap in themselves. What they've done is made it so when you pull the tab out and the person, the victim so to speak, presses the button, the card plays forever and they cannot stop it in any way until they destroy the card or the battery runs out. So this is where I got the idea of creating it on my own. So you guys know for the holidays when you get a gift and it doesn't come with batteries, how annoying that is? Well, here's a gag gift idea that's kind of the opposite. You're going to get a couple batteries, a plastic baggie, and what you're going to do is print out this pre-done artwork, or you can make your own. It says batteries for toy, toy not included. And all you're going to do is cut this out and affix it to this plastic bag. Let me show you how awesome it looks when it's done. Fold it over in half and you're going to staple this to the outside of the plastic. I'm going to cut off the extra and then I'm going to staple it. And how cool is that when it's all done? Batteries for toy, toy not included. How awesome. Now another thing you can do is simply get a tag and write it on there, battery for toy, toy not included, and affix this right to some batteries. Now how can you give somebody a gift of $1,000 but only give them $2? Here's how. So all you have to do is get a Christmas card and write, I got you $1,000 worth of lottery tickets or scratchers. I even scratched them all for you. You only won $2. Put $2 in the envelope. So all you have to do is write in their Christmas card, I got you $1,000 worth of lottery tickets or scratchers. I even scratched them all for you. You only won $2. Stick that in their envelope, close it up, put their name on it. That's their gift. All right, guys, as a bonus idea, I thought I would plug my own gag gift. Now, these are blank books. Inside of them, there's nothing. So, for instance, what I know about golf. Will you give this to somebody as a gift? And of course the joke is they know nothing about golf. Reasons I love my job, what men know about women. Well, evidently nothing. Now, of course, the Blink Gag books are not necessarily Christmas related, but I have so many titles that I thought it might be a fun idea for one of you. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed these very easy to do gift prank ideas. I'm going to be doing an awesome giveaway. I'm going to give away any of these prank packs you want, my Blink Gag books, a deck of my cards that are zip tied to death, the batteries of fun. I don't think I'll give these slippers because that might be gross to ship, but I'm going to put all this together for you in a gift package, so just comment down below and tell me that you've liked or shared this video. I'll pick one of you lucky people and I'll send this off to one of you. If you're new to this channel, subscribe right now. We are going to be releasing so many pranks for the holiday season. It's crazy. Thank you guys so much for the love and support, and I'll catch you guys next week.